So, what do you think it is really like living in the People's Republic of China? Well, it can be quite noisy sometimes. What do you say? I can't hear you. Oh my God. But before we move on to more videos, I did find this, and I found this quite interesting. The Asia, the cost of living index 2023. Red means expensive and the dark blue is the least. It has Singapore in red. Yeah, agree. It has Hong Kong in red. Agree. I think the next one is Beijing. But if you go up to the northeast, you can see Seoul. But it doesn't have Tokyo, which is very strange indeed. So, what is it like living in China? Well, first of all, let's go to a small city in the countryside. Yes, Big Brother is watching you and you are watching him. Driving along the highway can be very interesting. Do watch out for the police in China. They are called the Jingxia. They even stop the kids on their bicycle for some unknown reason. And the police, well, their salary is not the best in the world. So like a lot of police forces in Asia, they are incredibly corrupt and would demand money for something that you didn't really do. And there's nothing you can do about it because they would gang up on you and you're the only person there. This poor kid, I don't know, 14, 15 years old, on his bicycle getting stopped by the police for something petty, which he possibly didn't know. Welcome to China. Thinking about living in China, thinking about commuting, getting away from living in the hustle and the bustle of the city and commuting. Well, let me show you what that is like. This is going to happen like 5 to 6 days a week. There are some really crazy drivers, and this seems to be happening quite commonly, or there's more videos being released about this in China. So do be aware, even if you're a pedestrian walking along, sometimes cars like to, well, drive on the pavement or the sidewalk. I did edit out this bit. It was too graphic to show. And if you are choosing a place to live, make sure you go and speak to the locals and find out what it is really like to live there. Because sometimes the drains are not going to be the best in the world. And when there's a little bit of weather, well, the water mounts up and your ground floor apartment or whatever is going to turn into a swimming pool.
唔到㗎啦呢啲，
唔係驚下低嗰幾間屋咋而家。
個個一字好犀利喎。
係啊，最驚下低嗰幾間屋咋。
呢啲好犀利喎，呢
好恐怖啊！好恐怖啊！呢度就嚟浸到上嚟啦，我哋都而家
喺頭先我行落嚟都冇水㗎。
而家浸咗出嚟啦，已經。呢個如果加後嗰個波彈埋出嚟，我哋都好大鑊啊！
In China, there's 1.4, 1.5 billion people. It's crowded, especially in cities, and it can get really annoying. Just look at this crowd for, I think this is in a hospital. Now, I'm not saying everywhere in China is exactly the same. These are just some clips of the negative side of living in China. The Chinese people, not the CCP, in genuine, are actually very nice, and they want to help, they want to share, and they want to show you what it is like to live. And most of the time it can be. But do expect the unexpected. Do expect that it is going to be overcrowded. There are going to be strange smells. There will be people spitting on the street. There's no animal protection laws. Traffic is not the best in the world. The driving test has got better in there, but compared to 20 years ago, you would need to get into a car and start it and then drive 100 meters in a straight line. So bam, you've got your driving license. Things have changed, and things are, you could say, slowly getting better. But some of the old ways still exist, and it's just modernizing step by step. We all don't like the CCP. I could imagine most people in China don't like their government, to be very honest with it. There are 1.4 billion, as I said before, maybe 100,000, sorry, maybe 100 million people or 200 million do like the government because they profit from it, they gain from it in that way. So let's leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this little clip of what it's like, what it can be like in some parts of China, not all. God bless. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye for now. Cheers.